Greetings, my little platinum-tears. How are we doing today? Anyway, I'm gonna say, welcome to the stream. It's streaming time, guys, and I appreciate it. Each and every one of you. Thank you for coming to the stream. All 55 people. Okay, well, thank you for coming. I did not know it was gonna jump in that quick, but today we are doing Dragon Dogma. I would like to apologize for my last few days, my last weekend. I was playing the Black Desert beta online. Hint, hint, by the way, that when that game comes out on full release, do expect for me to be streaming that. If not able to stream, actually, there will be no not able to stream. That game is getting streamed. That game is ridiculous. And for you guys who were also on the beta on the Xbox One or Xbox One X or Xbox One S, I will tell you guys there is a lot in store for us guys. A lot. Anyway, we are playing Dragon Dogma, and I'm going to continue the quest. This is what's going to be done. Right now, we are on Griffin Bane. We're going to hunt down a Griffin. Hopefully, I can whoop his behind in one shot. I know I've been off this game since Thursday, and I haven't really gotten on it. But we're going to... Hopefully, I can kind of get my grips back and all that stuff. So, as my usual saying, grab your girl, grab your man, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab your smoke. And if you need to boil up a bowl of ramen noodles, put some noodles in some water, throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and you got yourself some nice awful noodles. Well, I wouldn't say awful. They're pretty freaking good. No offense. Also, this stream chat is 18 plus, so there will be adult theme related jokes or adult theme related sayings. Please keep the cursing to a respectable minimum. That even includes myself. There might be times I might be out cursing just outright, which is just so messed up. But there will be cursing. There will be some sexual content. Might be some sexual jokes. Might be some dirty jokes. But we're all human beings here. We're all adults. And I would like for everybody to remain adultish during these times, include myself. But it's going to be very hard with the fact that I have tons of alcohol in my system. Yes, I said it. Alcohol is legal, so you cannot get banned for that, especially the fact that I am way over the age of 21 to be drinking this stuff. We go do some Dragon Dogma. We go get into this. We go do our thing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who are here, and I wish that you, I wish you guys are not disappointed, because, like I said, there's going to be a lot of things going on here. My pawn is a warrior, maximum level. I am still working with her. I want her to get the... If you guys are familiar to Dragon Dogma, there's a move called the Dragon's Maw, which is like the most powerful move for a warrior. And when they are able to put that move out, it is like invincible. They can't be touched. So basically, I'm making my pawn literally untouchable. Again, if you guys are also playing this game, feel free to add me. My gamer tag is Sean Cougar. That is SEAN space COUGER. Make sure you have the space between Sean and Cougar, or else you might get somebody else. No offense. Alright, so on that note, we are going to do it up. Let's get started on this Griffin.
Manage
An
inventory
ally
and
who can
skills,
conjure
and
flames
so
will
on.
be a great asset.
Thank you.
Griffins have no love of fire. Best we ready some before we join the others.
I'm ready these. Never mind. I'm just going to cut off the mic here for a second. But again, guys, thank you for coming. If you are joining me here on the stream here on Twitch, be sure to follow. Hit that follow button. It's free. Be sure to come by the channel. Say what you got. Say whatever you want to say. Except for keep it respectful and keep it mature. Not too mature. Because there are kids that also come to the stream. And I appreciate you guys under 18 as well. But again, I will remind you. this is also an 18 plus stream. So if you are under the age of 18, I will forewarn you that there will be adult themed jokes. There
I'd
might be
imagine one
adult
would
themed
never
things.
tire of this
There might be
place.
things that might be going on that might be a little bit, over the age, even though you guys watch MTV and actually go outside to your school. And I'm pretty sure the schools probably have more deadlier things that's happening with them than what I basically am saying on this stream. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. Anyway, on that note, we have Vanessa Vallet in her little tiny form. I even have her tribal markings on her. We're going to get started on this Griffin. So I'm going to turn the mic off so you guys can hear everything, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. If you come to the chat, say anything, feel free to. I will pop up on the mic and answer your questions. Any questions
A place
related?
one can live without fear of monsters. The Duke's men are assembled. Let's hurry to join them.
Beg pardon, Arisen. I'm sure this is a small matter, but I would yet have you hear it. I was at my post before the castle not long ago, when a strange man came round asking after your whereabouts. Even more curious, when I told him I knew not, he swore me, tell no one of our encounter. Have you some enemy, Arisen? His eyes were mad. I shall never forget them.
Well, if homeboy wants it, then bring it. I'm an assassin too.
I beg you, be wary.
Oh, I'm not afraid of anything. Come on. Oh, dang. They got the whole gang out.
It is the work of one who wishes you dead, Arisen. You'd best stay vigilant. It is the work of one who wishes you dead, Arisen. You'd best stay vigilant. The mild weather year-round makes Grancis well suited for human life.
I had a feeling you might be our escort. Aye, we are the company of elites you're to march with. A poor jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the Griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. It is nothing so clever as to be called a stratagem, but it will work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that, let's be off.
I feel more familiar with his quest now.
We're to lure the Griffin aground, then strike. Let's follow Sir Georg's lead.
Focus. The hunt is afoot.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers.
Elite. Oh,
and elephants.
I feel better at ease
Starts
with a
really
few.
brothers. Look at that. An imposing structure of them, I'm sure. Would it come down if we baited it? We cannot reach it. Right.
Clear you all but the fight.
All roads and forward.
My support!
you did it! Keep an eye, shadows. Perhaps a god might also...
Make haste!
Careful!
Make...
We'll rout them in a single...
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful. When visibility is poor, be especially wary of attacks. There's nothing like we were before.
Seems a good place.
If we lure another blows, the Griffin may think them prey.
So this is where we're to meet the... We'd best prepare for that. Seems this place is home to God.
Griffins are ever eager to feed on meat.
Let's use a goblin to... him.
Ha! Hoping you'd ask.
What is woodland and so rich in resources?
Let's have a look.
Careful! A goblin!
A weakling still. This should change the stakes.
Triumphed.
It's close. I can...
To me!
It can't...
As long as it flies above, there's little we can do.
Mounted and rotates to the sky! Bring it down! Aim for the wings! Be quick! Where it should be! Look it from the sky! It's corpse bait! 'Tis a trouble! Anytime.
Damn bird. Fleeing to its roost the moment its fortunes turn. We cannot let this chance escape. Come, Arisen, to the Blue Moon Tower.
That bimbo.
I think questionable.
It was all but done. A wounded beast will seek its home. Blue Moon Tower. Goblin! Leave it to us!
Fight me! Fight me if you dare!
Did it! Stay watchful, Master. The darkness has us at
Careful!
a
A
disadvantage.
goblin!
Strength in numbers. That's all. or beasts of the wood.
You'll suffer greater damage if struck without your weapon.
One cannot be too careful at the water's edge.
I've been drenched! Fell an ox. Ample store of meat for an emergency. This looks... Arisen, your eyes may well alter the path to completing a plan. Goblin! We have triumphed. This looks interesting. Fight me if you dare! We have triumphed. Aim for the head! Give no quarter!
Did it! It falls on us to place ourselves on roads so open.
That glove!
To the arm! It cannot hold a weapon with an injured hand!
Snatch up any task you get ready. I am conjure lightning.
I am running where it's weakest!
You must be cautious.
A brilliant hit! And that's all. Anytime.
It falls on us to pace ourselves on roads so open.
There's certainly no worry of an ambush out here. Seems fairly shallow.
Must have been built ages ago. This way, Arisen. Look, over there. Is that some sort of structure?
I was hoping you'd
On
ask.
my way! Careful! A goblin!
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
The one casting stones! End him! Did it! Before setting off, we ought to equip ourselves with our objectives.
I'll support you. Beware the Harvey's
Their
song.
screams chill the blood to ice! Strike! Let's set its wings ablaze! We have triumphed! I'll have a look around.
Here I go!
Snow Harvey!
It's within striking range!
Burn their wings!
This should change the stakes. It only gets tougher from here,
Can't
Master.
stop me right now! I know what to do. Their screams chill the blood to ice!
With my support.
Beware the Harvey song! Don't let them drag you off! Did it! beast has its weakness. Observe closely and mind to exploit it. Feel that breeze. The scene of an attack, most like. Perhaps there's aught to be scavenged. Let's have a look. What's that?
It is certain death to fall from such a height. I'll take that.
This way, Arisen! The beasts of these parts are proving a greater challenge, to be sure. There, Master! Snowball this!
I'm gonna walk. I'll begin with the strongest. I'll support you.
I'll keep watch. Don't take on the strong.
It's within striking range.
There, Master! Dire wolves! And now your men fear to death.
Look for their lunges. You've my support.
Out of the way!
Now we'll gain the upper hand.
Gonna wolf! It's effective to knock them back.
What's that?
Recovery coming up. I'll heal your wounds.
Snatch up any tusks you break free.
There, Master! Snow Hoppy! Tis within range of our steel! Burn their wings! Don't let them drag you off!
Beware the Hoppy song!
Burn their wings!
I'll take care of that for you.
To arms! Stand clear! Transfix them with lightning! I heal your wounds. Snow Harpy! Don't strike when it alights! It hates fire! Did it! That's all.
Armed rogues!
It falls on us to place ourselves on roads so open.
To arms! You've my support.
Their legacy bones are good times for succession. After they strike. It is dangerous.
That's all.
I wonder what's inside.
Ranged attacks serve well in wide open spaces.
More bloodthirsty than a wolf.
They're open after a blocked lunge! Their lunges!
Don't allow them to surround you! It hates fire!
for the sea! Out of the way! Knock them back! Now we'll gain the upper hand.
It hates fire!
Die!
It's more clever than a common move.
Don't allow them to surround you!
This looks interesting. The site of an attack. The victim's belongings have been scattered about.
Direwolf!
Watch for their lunges! Watch their behavior, then take careful aim! Leave it to me.
Here I go!
There may be aught here. It will be done. This way, Arisen.
This way, Arisen.
Seems this place has never been touched by man.
Leave it to me. I'll support you.
To arms! This must be the work of the darkest magic. A skeleton vampire! Skeleton vampire! With holy light! We must stay calm. One by a time. You win, skeleton! Walking bones! The first strike shall be mine. I shall take on the strong. We have triumphed. The soil here is unique. We may find art new to harvest from it. What's that?
I begin with the strongest. Now we gain the upper hand.
With holy light!
I'll take that.
We've come quite a ways from Cassidus.
What's that?
A skeleton mage! Fight me! Fight me if you dare! Leave it to us! Move! A fallen skeleton!
You must stay calm, one at a time.
Stand up! Skeleton! Strong! A holy light!
Enough damage will smash those bones.
They rampage indiscriminately. I am striking with sacred fire!
I'll support you. What's that? The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful.
Here I go! On my way! Very well, if I must.
Start with the
Bandits arisen.
I begin with stronger.
My support.
In quick succession.
They're lifting under advanced strike.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. They're left exposed after a grand strike. With a running start,
The terrain
we can
is
reach the
wild
far
and
side.
varied. We best choose our path carefully.
Treasure, perhaps? Bandits can strike in the blink of an eye.
Armed
just like
bandits
this.
arisen. Very well.
I'm having a fly. I will give my all.
They're left exposed after a grand strike in quick succession. Wait for an opening. Where they conquer.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Wait for an opening.
Counter after they strike.
They're left exposed after a grand
Use my
strike.
support. Counter after they strike.
We have triumphed.
Take extra care on these narrow paths. They could be.
Anytime.
I wonder what's inside.
Treasure, perhaps?
What's this?
for your help. Hold on. We'd like to find a bountiful harvest tucked in among all these nooks and crannies. Appears someone lives here. Perhaps we might find supplies. Let's have a look.
Master, snow hopping!
They're easily spotted out on the open plains. Hear the harpy song! Large or small, anyone can be slain. That attack struck deep! Don't let it go! We must destroy those amulets. Take that. Small caves such as this oft hold items of some use.
Keep moving.
Here I go!
On my way! Yes, I'll handle it.
I support you!
Attack in quick succession!
not thought to find such a place here.
Counter after they strike.
They're left exposed after a right strike. Counter after they strike. This should change the stakes.
Human foes may find as fiercely as any monster if pressed.
Tis a land rife with spots where useful materials may hide. Now, what's this doing here? The lay of the land defies conventional travel. Let us climb and leap as we must.
If you have a mind to climb it, it may well be possible. I shall restore your health.
Guys, I have to go sorry for that. I had to go do a couple of adult things like go to the Oval Office and then fix myself a lunch. Just saying. Some people gotta eat, some people gotta take dumps. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like I said, I told you guys in advance. Be forewarned of the jokes. And when I say them, I don't need you guys to go, oh my god, he said a dirty word. Or he said a dirty joke. Unbelievable. Why would he do that? Anyway, thank you guys for coming to the why not keep saying? I was about to say Facebook. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you ladies and gentlemen and children and boys and girls and teenagers and every single age group, period. Enough of that. Hmm. Hmm. And here we go. Okay, I knew somebody. But thank you guys for coming to the stream. I am playing Dogma right now. And we are chasing the Griffin back to its lair. His or her lair. I think it's a she. I'm sorry guys, I'm eating as well, so that's why I have the mic off. So I just want to spare y'all from the crunching and all the chewing and all that stuff. Cause, to be honest, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Shouldn't really be eating, but I'm hungry. And you know how that goes. Let me go ahead and fix my menu while I'm doing this in the meantime, so I don't have to do this when I come back on. Oh my god. Light, you are about to become, what they would call overcumbered. Because, God, the amount of stuff I get. Anyway, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Sorry for that. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to put on music so you guys can listen to that instead of listening to me chewing. Alright. I apologize. But to let you know, we streamers are people too, and we gotta eat and poop and sleep and everything else. So, we guys are not gods. Trust me. As many as you people think that we are gods, we are not. We are just as human as you are. I mean, even though we are here in front of the camera, streaming games for your entertainment and everything, we are just as human as you guys are. Well, most of us are. I have no idea what the hell Ninja, PewDiePie, or Mark Plier. I don't even know if they're human. Those guys are just, they're ridiculous. They have ridiculous amounts of energy. I have no idea. It's like when you're a kid, you have a ridiculous amount of energy and talent. And it's like they stay like that the whole time throughout their stream. It's ridiculous. I would love to have that energy. I am nowhere near jealous. Just the fact that I don't have the energy that they have. Ooh, excuse me. But it is seriously ridiculous. About the amount of energy that some of these streamers have that can do back-to-back 24-hour streams. And I applaud them. I can't even stay up for 24 hours. Much let alone do continuous streams 24 hours back to back. I can't. I just can't. Okay. Alright. I think my energy has been temporarily replenished. But I had one eye closed, one eye open. That's very horrible. I'm sorry to say that. But I was able to play this game with one eye open and one eye closed, which is weird. Anyway, we're going to get back to this. And hopefully,
If you ever mind a climate, it may well be possible.
hopefully I don't die or anybody else on my team. But here we go.
Do you suppose it was native stones their shape, or aught else?
Stay wary of its edge, lest you attract the brine. It will not stop until you are fully consumed. Seems this place is by thieves.
I'll take that. Grand storeroom is ever quite a sight. This looks interesting.
This looks interesting.
I'll take that.
Tis a far cry from the roads we're accustomed to, that's for certain.
What do you make of the star? Shall we enter?
You don't even have to
Stay
ask
alert.
that question. You don't even have to ask that question. You know what's about to happen.
On my way!
Here I go!
Be done. 'Tis an unwieldy place to fight. Small caves such as this oft hold items of some. A skeleton knight comes! Bones! Walking bones! Let's scatter those bones! You must stay calm, one at a I'll imbue your weapon with holy light! Skeleton knight comes!
Into their bones! Skeleton Knight! Use my support!
Human bones that move
They
on their
rampage
own.
indiscriminately.
With holy light!
Skeleton Knight comes!
This must be the work of the darkest magic. Strength in numbers of resistance. There, Master! Skeleton Knights! Holy magic will end wicked existence! That can strike in the blink of an eye in places like this. Skeleton Knight comes!
Blood damage will smash those bones! Now we'll gain the upper hand. They rampage indiscriminately. That's all.
Let's have a look. A skeleton knight comes!
change the stakes.
They rampage indiscriminately.
Skeleton skilled indeed.
I'll strike from their rear! Skeleton Knight! I'll strike with sacred magic!
What's that?
On my way!
I was hoping you'd ask.
You might find altered views here, Master. I suggest we search. What's this?
It is treacherously steep.
I'll take that.
Keep watch for rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
We'll arrive at the tower soon. Guard at the ready, Master.
It'd be a small wonder to find anything within such a labyrinth.
Look at the size of it. I within such a tower. Mankind doesn't have to build towers. Aya in pursuit of their maker's own vantage.
'Tis the Blue Moon Tower, said to have stood here since time immemorial. 'Tis bled deep. Let's put an end. A tower standing in such. Watchtower, perhaps? But watching over what?
Tis the Griffin's hold. Beast has a lit upon the peak, most like.
What are you doing?
Fight me if you dare!
I will give my all.
Don't let them drag you off!
Strike, lest the heart.
Human bones that move on. I'll support you.
I begin with the strongest. This must be the work of the darkest magic.
So weary.
Beware the harpy song.
Of course. Strike when it alights!
Huh. Is that all you have for me?
Don't let them drag you off! That's all.
We have triumphed.
We followed it here, but it caught us unawares. Still, the beast too is wounded deep. It'll fall here much longer. Please, see that this tower marks the creature's grave. We still please.
We lost a number of men, but others yet fight on ahead. Please, sir, go to the raid.
I'll heal your wounds.
Proceed, Master.
Yes, I'll handle it.
On my way. There, Master. Snow harpies. Burn their wings.
You've my support.
Human bones from their own. Look,
That's all.
I support you.
may this night be your end. There, Master. Skeleton magi.
It is truly
Easier
scary.
going. Searching in this area now. This looks interesting.
Times are hard indeed.
Purge them with holy light. I'll imbue your weapon with holy light. Did it. I will avenge you, sirs. There, Master! Skeleton magi! I'll strike with the magic! Snow harpy!
That's all.
I'll heal your wounds. This looks interesting.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Outside if we
I've
jump down
learned of
below.
this area.
I heal your wounds.
This should change the stakes.
Let's join the others. Work of the darkest magic. May this light be your end!
gate is near fallen! Help me!
Gale, take on that gate.
Through here and up the tower stair! Quickly!
Onward, Master!
Don't stop! We're exposed here!
A lever on ice. Let's all open the door, Master.
Wait for the beast to descend.
I was careless. What in place?
Silvus needs our aid. Stage. Now.
What in blazes?
So
We're
long
up
as it
against
flies
mean
high,
odds.
there's little we can do against it.
I'd hope this
Dangerous here.
is dead.
It comes! Clear your mind of all but the fight!
Honorless vulture.
The Griffin is close. Let's face the beast. There, Master. Griffins. It's too dangerous. We must escape. It's dangerous here. Retreat. Soaked to the bone.
This way or is it? Make hay!
The Griffin comes. Onward, Master! Here I go!
At once.
We've made it
Master,
through!
a Griffin.
Come! We'll slay it from the... Rooftop!
Hurry, Master!
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
To the room. We'll find it there, I'll warrant.
I wonder what's inside.
What's that? What's this? your foe.
The hour has come to finish this! Arisen! He's come to honor his debt to you!
Hail, Arisen! My thanks again for your aid in time past.
You're freaking evil.
I have come now to lend my support, with the same prize you claim for me. Let us see how the creature takes to my arcane. What? Cannot be. One as failed? But that is not possible.
I support you.
Strike! A forest flies fire! Strike! A forest flies fire! Very well. We must bring it to ground. Quick! Clinics at me! On solid ground, the advantage is ours!
You've my support. I think best try.
This looks interesting.
It was a fearsome foe, but our task is done.
Yeah.
This looks interesting.
What's that?
I'll take that. If we catch our foes unawares, the first strike is ours to take.
Well, you've gone and felled the Griffin.
It joys me to see a well-crafted stratagem bear fruit.
Pray, let us return to the capital and give word of our victory at once.
'Tis an enigma most puzzling. A grimoire simply cannot fail so. Not unless it be a forgery. But that cannot... Sir, is this... Not that I suspect you mind. It's only... well...
The Griffin was strong. Will the dragon be stronger still? Then it will be a haunt to remember.
I shall remain here. There may be survivors yet. I ask you return to Grand Soren ahead of me, Arisen. Tell them the beast is no more.
What's this?
Good to see you still drawing breath, friend. It seems I too was lucky. 'Tis a shame it can be said of so few.
Oh, no, my mic is off. I turned it off so you guys can actually hear the game. I apologize for that. How you doing, Demon Wolf 31? Nice to see you here at the stream. Yeah, I turned it off so you guys can hear the game. Y'all don't hear me constantly breathing or just the background, as you can hear. So, yeah. Right now I'm playing Dogma. We just killed the Griffin, and I'm collecting his wings and crap. So, we're gonna do that. Don't worry, I remember you, Demon Wolf. Of course. Speaking of other games besides this one, did you try the Black Desert Online when the beta came out? It just ended yesterday. And if so, what is your opinion about the game?
Searching in this area now.
That's hilarious. I had my mic on and people wanted to talk to me, and I was like, no, too busy trying to learn the game. I can't talk to you right now. And I had people that were like, hey, come join my guild. Hey, let's be guild mates. Let's go together and stuff. I'm like, dude, this is not even a full release. You need to actually learn the game. We can be guild mates, when the full release comes out. So many people were like acting like the beta itself was like the actual game when it fully wasn't. What they wanted you to do in the beta was to see how much you can actually push the game or push the Xbox system. Like literally like running off, like jumping as like high as possible up on a cliff, and then just jump right off and do like swan dives or swim as far in the ocean as possible. That's what they wanted you to test out, but people are like, it reminded me, they were acting too much like ESO. It was like, oh yeah, we got guilds here, we got, people set up for guilds and all this, and I'm like, dude, it's a beta. Even if you get people set up here for a guild, the only way you're really going to keep them is by literally getting their gamer tag. And when you get their gamer tag, literally, look for them when you actually get the real game, or the full release, which, again, they still don't have a release date for it. But like I said, it was, they wanted you to test out how much you could actually push the Xbox before it literally kicked you off the server for good. And I found that boundary by maybe twice, and that was on the last day of the beta. I found it one time. Yeah, that's freaking hilarious. Discard these bricks. I don't need bricks. These bricks are just waste. Anyway, yeah, it was seriously ridiculous. Like, people were like trying to have full-fledged conversations, and you're in the middle of fighting like a whole bunch of bandits or something. You're like, how come you're not talking to me? We're supposed to be talking. I thought we were friends. And I'm like, dude, I'm in the middle of a boss battle with like unlimited little minions coming at me by myself. You want to come talk to me? Come out here and help me. They're like, oh no, we're in the city and we're all having fireworks and crap. I'm like, dude, it's a beta. Like, people were like making up their own events in the beta, even though there was like hundreds and hundreds of events the developer had literally put there to... Oh crap, my people are just mad heavy. But yeah, it was like a whole bunch of event stuff. Like, every hour there was a new event, and every single event that you did do,
We catch our foes unawares. The first strike is ours to take.
they were like literally giving away stuff just for doing the event. Like horse armor and regular armor and hidden pets and hidden costumes, and it was just, and then like I said, people were on the side and they're like, hey, let's see who can chop down like 100 trees. And like I said, people were acting like it was the full release, but it was just the beta. It wasn't even... Can I go this way? But yeah, people were acting like it was the full release, but it wasn't. And like I said, it was just really stupidly ridiculous. It was because the developer really wanted you to test how far you can go on the map. They purposely had like what was it, level 50 awakening bosses, something that you're not even supposed to see in the beta. They had them literally on all four corners of the map. Like, you had to literally go out and explore. And if you found one of these bosses and you happen to beat them or win the boss fight, it would give you like an awakening item for your character, which is something else. They said was not in the beta. But the only way you would even know that it was out there was if you explore, if you went out there and you look. But like I said, a lot of people were like, oh, we're gonna follow the rules. Let's go down the main road. Oh, let's do the main road. Ride our horses down the road and stuff. And I think the people who really got the good rewards and all the good AP and stuff were the people who were dipping off the main roads, going into the woods. Like going into the woods and all that other stuff. It's a lot of complaints. The highest complaint that was said about that beta was the fact that there was a lot of areas that were really dark. I'm sorry. That was like really dark. Like even when you use your lantern, it was still so dark that you couldn't see anything, or some areas were too bright, and I think that had to do something with the
was built long ago at a lord's behest. No accounts remain of why, however. None know what purpose it served.
A lot of like they gave a survey and they asked us what. Let me pause this for a second. They asked us like specifically, what do you like about the beta? What you do not like about the beta? Please tell us what problems did you have with the beta and stuff like that. And a lot of people are like, oh, I love the beta. It's the best thing ever. Oh, the graphics are smooth. Yeah, the graphics were smooth. Fighting enemies were smooth. No problem with that. It was the fact that you could be fighting enemies and they would push you literally in between like two trees, and your character would be stuck there and could not attack back while they literally just sliced you to death. Or you would be literally out in a huge open field or in the middle, like walking upon like a large swamp, and everything would be fine, and you take a step forward and then everything goes black and you can't see anything. Then you take another step forward and you can see everything. Or you would be like in a place like a city or something like that, and it would be so bright and so many people that it would cause like a lag, and it caused a lag, and then your screen would go almost completely white to the point that you couldn't see it. And I think that had something to do with the graphic controllers, plus the UI, interface was they need to kind of adjust it a little bit, because it was literally on the corners of your screen. And I have a 72-inch TV, and my TV's huge, okay? And what I'm literally telling you is basically I couldn't see half of the words because they were going off the edge of my TV. And that, and the chat logs, that they need a toggle on and off chat log, because there was so much trolling in that chat. Like I said, you be out there in the middle of a battle and you glance to you look to your left and you see like the people down there talking in chat, and they were just, it was toxic. No offense, but the Xbox community are very toxic. I'm sorry. Not only were very toxic, but we pretty much got Sony in the bag for being the top toxic. I mean, we are the system that invented DT bag. Okay, so because before Xbox came out, period, nobody was teabagging people in Halo or teabagging, because Halo came on Xbox. Halo was the first game where people will mess you up. Oh yeah. People were like trying to challenge me to constant duels, and I'm like, I don't have time to duel you. I only have like 17 hours. The beta's gonna end. I don't want to duel you. I'm trying to find out, what the hell I could do out here besides just dueling. I dueled on my first day when I got there. Duel to level 4. I was level 2. Yep, that's what I just wanted to test the dueling system. But it was like after that, people were like constantly trying to force you into duel, and they tell you the game is PvP until you get your awakening, which is at supposedly level 50, and then after you get your awakening, It's like they removed the bar for PvP and PvE, which means you can get jumped in the woods by other players, or if you are in somebody else's gathering spot, they can actually fight you to kick you out of their gathering spot, and they will. And if people are in the guild, they will sick their guild on you, which if you are also in the guild and they do that, it would cause a guild war, which means your guild will pop up and fight their guild. It's just ridiculous. But the biggest advice basically for that game is to, if you don't want to really get involved in PvP, because it is one of those who has the better armor and who has the most skills. If you go against somebody who has a lot of skills and a lot of good armor, you're pretty much screwed. No matter how much strategy you got and stuff, it's all in the move sets and skills and the gems you put on your armor, which a lot of people don't know you can actually craft as well instead of buying them for 1,000,000 coins. Like I said, the game overall, my opinion, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was very smooth for its port to console from PC. It was really smooth. Like I said, besides some areas being too bright or some areas being too dark, excuse me, there was times where I could look on the top right of my screen and it would say what did it say? It would say frame rate drop. Literally, it would say frame rate drop, but yet I was still able to move and still like fight people and do stuff, even though it was like frame rate drop. And it would be like a couple minutes later, it would say what was it say? It would say server interrupted, but yet you were still running around on that same server. Like, they kept it really smooth, even to the point to where even when it was your screen was saying that you had got pushed from a server, they tried to keep you on until it was fixed, and if they couldn't, then it would kind of kick you back to the server screen. But I only had that problem maybe happen one time out of the 4 days that the game was up for beta. So like I said, I definitely will tell you one thing: whoever is playing ESO or any MMORPG games, that excludes Monster Hunter World, because Monster Hunter World is like a thing of its own when it comes to that. But pretty much like games like ESO, Neverwinter, World of Warcraft, stuff like that, they literally took Terra, Terra, Path of Exiles, stuff like that. It looked like they took a little piece from each of those games, like the best parts of each of those games, and they mashed it up together. And they're like, okay, this is only 5% of Black Desert Online. What do you think? And it was really smooth. Like, you can craft anything you want to, where it came from crafting potions, to crafting food, to crafting armor, to crafting accessories, to crafting jewelry, to crafting the gems that go in your armor that's supposed to give you, each had different enchantments and stuff. It was seriously an open world beta, except for they kind of gave limits and stuff to them. I gotta get light back. This is not right. I can't believe I lost them. But yeah, they gave you as much open world as possible, but they still kind of put boundaries there.
A watchtower, perhaps?
But that's because, like I said,
That's
because it was a That's because it was a beta, of course. But I'm pretty sure when they do full release, it's gonna be ridiculous. And like the people who are telling me that oh yeah, you enjoy beta, oh that's nothing, that's not even 3% of the game. Why don't you go check out this video on YouTube and look at this, and you go look and you're like, dang man, they was really excuse me, Like, they were really holding back with the beta, even though there was so much to do. Hey, Light, I'm sorry for getting you killed. Please come back to my team. Please.
Can I
But
be of use?
yeah, it's just...
I am honored to travel with you.
Yeah, it was just seriously ridiculous. Brain splitter. Oh, okay. I see what Mr. Light did. He used to be a, seems like somebody else is playing. I don't remember her. Sorcerer? Oh, mage. Oh, wait, what level is she? 33? That's... Okay. She's gonna have to get rid of that. Either she's going fire or holy affinity. But yeah, like I said, there's only small complaints of the game, and that's because, like I said, most of them was in beta, and they put it out there to see what we were going to say. But it seemed like a lot of people were just trying to play it like a full release, even though it was a beta, and that kind of upset me a whole lot. But that was something I didn't really tell them. It's just, if they're doing that on the beta, imagine what's going to happen when the game full releases. And they held back on the classes. They only gave us 6 classes for the beta, but there are actually 17 classes in all for the full release. So yeah, there's a lot of things there. Yeah, don't worry about all you whatever, mute, whatever. I was telling people to shut the hell up and cursing them out and stuff, and it was still ridiculous. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we beat the Griffin, and we are about to head back to the castle because simple fact that Light died on the way, and it's a long way back to the castle. I'm going to use my Ferris Stone.
What's this?
And stuff like that, so. Okay. Excuse me, I'm tired. Oh yeah, maybe it could be because of the 12 beers that I drunk, but we're not going to say anything about that, are we? That sword. Oh, God. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this. And when I finish this, I am most likely going to end the stream, because if I push any more after this, I'm most likely going to fall asleep on you guys, and you guys had enough of me falling asleep on stream, because it's not funny when someone's in the middle of running and then all of a sudden it just stops and you just stand there for hours and hours because that person fell asleep in the middle of a game. I would like to apologize to everybody if you have watched a couple of my last streams. That has literally happened to me.
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs.
And I know all these joins that I'm doing right now is a sign basically telling me it's almost time for bed. So we're gonna finish this as quick as possible. And like I said, I'm gonna end stream there. And yeah, we will catch up with you guys. But yeah, let's finish this quest first. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the guy who gave the quest to. push the storyline too far ahead.
You should know you are the first companion Milady has trusted since coming to this place. I imagine she has all manner of subjects she would discuss with you. So indeed, yes. I ask you meet me at the castle garden. That is, if it please you, sir.
I might be doing that off stream.
Was but a short while we shared, but they were men under my command just the same. You needn't have. 'Twas but a short while we shared, but they were men under my command just the same. I would gladly fight alongside them now, were it possible. Alas, the Duke has other use of me.
Welcome back, sir. Then the Griffin is defeated. Blessed relief, that. All who walk Grancis roads will rest easier for it. 'Tis welcome news, too, for trade. You and the others who fought have my thanks, Arisen.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I am calling it a night because I'm yawning like crazy. It's hard for me to keep my eyes open. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that came to my stream. And I hope you guys hit the follow button. And oh my god, I try not to be too tired with most streams. Maybe I need to start streaming a little bit earlier than what I used to do. I wouldn't be so tired. But yes, we're gonna end the stream right here. Thank you for coming to the stream. Before you leave, make sure you hit that follow button, the follow me, and the notification button to get updated on when I do streams or put out the messages before stream or during stream or whatever. But yeah, it's a lot. Like I said, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys here on Twitch. And for you young ladies and gentlemen that are on YouTube, I have not forgotten about you. I'll be putting this video in my channel, so make sure you comment and hit the thumbs up, like button, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I'll be bringing more in-game content, not only from this game, but from other MMORPG games I'll be playing. Again, on that note, I will check you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.